Hi YouTube, it's Alan Vukas, and today is Monday, January 15, 2018, and I am here in Colorado this morning. It's a snowy morning, and I'm here pulling some cards and having some coffee, and I thought I would share that with you here this morning. You may notice that the background is a little different behind me as I'm trying to find a place where I can actually have things set up easily and effortlessly and not have to change things, and also try to not blind you with glare. Blind you with the glare. And how wonderful I live in a place with a lot of windows. And it has its pros and cons. But anyway, as I was setting up this morning, I was thinking about why is it that I'm even doing this, and I want to share with you a decision I've made. A decision that I have made is that I am living authentically. I am living an authentic life, and how I do this is through setting intentions, listening to my intuition, and taking action. Those are the three components of living an authentic life. And there are many more, but for right now, where I'm at, those are the ones that really speak to me. And so I have some intentions and things that I'm working towards, but then through my spiritual practices I engage in every day, one of them being using oracle cards and the tarot as a way to access intuition. Intuition, to me, using devices such as this, is a way of it's a mindfulness practice. You pause and you stop and you reflect as to what's going on inside of you about your question, about what's on your mind. And there might be blind spots or things that were beneath the surface, like an iceberg. An iceberg, only 10% is visible, but the 90% below the surface, there's 90% to that iceberg. And so many times when I set intentions or set goals or make plans, I am using what I see and what's here in my conscious mind, what I'm able to observe, what I'm able to make sense of based on what I know, the facts that I know. That's only 10%. So why not use the other 90%? And then when you have a fuller picture, then take action on that. So anyway, that's why I'm doing this, is I want to share with you with some of the intuition that is some of the messages that are available for me today, and that might be helpful to you. So I pulled two cards this morning. The deck that I'm using is Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. There's links and the information below. You can go to her website and actually pull cards for yourself for free on her website. She has a couple of her decks that are available. And you can also read the reviews and get more information about it on the Amazon link. But the two cards that I drew this morning, it was Round and Round, and this was in protection. This is Round and Round. And the second card was Come to the Edge. Come to the Edge. And what does this mean? The message for these for me today. And I'm going to read a couple things from the guidebook. The essential meanings, and then I'll tell you what it means to me. The essential meanings is on Round and Round, the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated, cycles you're challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. And what coming to the edge is courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. This is a powerful message. So I got this in protection today. And so the message for me today in these two cards, starting first with Round and Round. This card, I've been using this deck now for probably close to a year, and I use it almost every day, if not every day, and sometimes more than once a day. I use this deck quite often. But Round and Round, I don't believe that this card has ever shown up for me. But Round and Round, this spiral quality, as I was pulling the cards this morning, I was thinking of all of the things that I needed to do, and all of this stuff. It's like, is this ever going to end? And this spoke to me. Round and Round, what's the common denominator? What is the common denominator in all of these situations that seem to be just going round and round and not going away? I'm the common denominator. I'm the common denominator. These things just aren't randomly happening out there. I have a relationship to everything going on in my life. And knowing this, having the power of awareness around this, gives me the power to choose. I can choose which one of these things or which of these things that I'm not interested in engaging in anymore and withdraw my attention. But the second card that came up with this is also come to the edge. So really, how for me to work with this energy is for me to come to the edge. And what is calling to me right now is the unknown. I have been walking through and doing the same things over and over, thinking that I'm going to get a different result. But what Spirit is actually calling me today and making me aware of is that I need to come to the edge. I need to have faith. Right now, there are some plans and some goals, some things that are that I don't have clear intentions about, but I have some interest in, and come to the edge. When I saw this, it's time for me to release those things that are really not serving me, and know that I have the power to do that. And not only do I have the power to release what isn't serving me, I have the power to take a leap. To take the leap into the unknown, and right now is a good time to do that in this space, and just to release, let go, and take the leap. Go to the edge. So today, what I am inspired to do today is I'm inspired to notice and survey the areas of my life where I do have feel that energy of round and round. And round and round can feel, if that is, oh, here we go again, that feels powerless. That doesn't feel life-affirming. But come to the edge, guess what? Whenever, in any situation in which you are in, you're the common denominator, and you get to choose again. And so set an intention today to jump into the hands of life, into Source, into Spirit. Spirit has got your back. Spirit is working it out. Source is ready, not just ready and waiting. I was listening to Dr. Karen Pascal at the center I attend, and she had spoke a couple weeks ago and was giving the message that you're pre-approved. You're pre-approved. So in coming to the edge is just from where you're standing, but all of this space, Spirit is there. There is no spot where God is not. And so I'm encouraged today that while I was thinking that, oh, here we go again, that I get to choose. I get to choose to have faith, to have to make a leap into those things that I've been contemplating, but are ready now for me to step into it. So I'm just knowing today for you here on the beginning of this week, I'm just knowing for you the highest and best. And I look forward to seeing you again soon, and just wishing you the best. Namaste.